So, how are we gonna start this video? Fabio and I have a very special announcement. If you haven't been following us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, we did a post announcing that Fabio and I are traveling the world for a year next year.
It sounds so crazy to say.
It sounds so crazy to say. This week, we booked all our flights, literally from January to December. In this video, we're gonna talk about how we did it, why we did it, where we're gonna go, and are we crazy? So,
probably.
By the way, big shout out to Lambert and Barry for showing me the world. They were the friends who invited me to travel first to Europe, and after that my eyes opened up so much. I fell in love with traveling. I've always loved YouTube, and one of the content I've been watching on YouTube is travel vlogs. My question is always, how are these people doing it?
Actually, Yani introduced me to these travel vlogs because I
Yes.
didn't really know much about it. I've been traveling a lot, as you guys know. I just thought rich people will do that.
Yes, I thought, that's what I thought too. When I saw these travel vlogs, I thought all these people that are traveling on YouTube are rich people, or they're being sponsored because they have millions and millions of subscribers.
So even though at the beginning this thing was basically almost impossible for us because I wanted to travel, he didn't want to, then slowly YouTube came into the game, and thanks to you guys, we cannot thank you enough, for real.
I guess we could say that because of them, they kept us together.
You guys really kept us together because you made it possible for us to grow our business and our channel and our individual business as well. We can confidently say, okay, let's do this. Let's go and
Take a leap.
take the leap.
We do have 2 YouTube channels. The travel channel is travel related content. It's all travel. And the Yani and Fabio main channel, don't worry, that's still gonna be active actually. All our daily vlogs and the same content that you've subscribed to. Like I said, I've traveled at least twice a year, and that's about it. And to my defense as well, I've worked 9 to 5 for over 3 years now, almost 4 years, and I knew that lifestyle is not for me. I might go back later. I'm not closing the door completely because, you know, we got bills to pay. You know, so
At the end of the day.
at the end of the day, we got bills to pay. We can't just be like, you know, traveling. So what I realized is, like, if the life ahead of me is gonna be working 9 to 5 until I retire, which God forbid, no, because I'm working towards, you know, building my business right now. But let's just say if that is the life ahead for most of us normal people, let me take at least a year. Give me a year, Lord, to see your creation, to see the world, to do what I do, to do what I would love to do for myself, build that, make profit off that, and see what happens. So maybe after a year, when we come back next year, maybe we don't even have to go back to our jobs anymore because, like I said, because of YouTube. So, long story short, January 2019, Fabio and I decided to take a leap. I finally watch one of the videos, and they always say, if you want to travel for free, click the link below. And I was so skeptic because I never do it because, you know,
It's always
nothing is free in the world.
Come on, let's be real.
And then I stumbled into this whole community online about travel hackers. And then it took me a while to understand or accept them as well because
it doesn't seem real.
it doesn't hacking. How do you hacking? You go to jail. When every time you hack in this world, you go to jail.
Exactly.
Let's face it. Until one day I was like, you know what? This was January. I was like, you know what? Let me just sit down, buy this course, and invest. So I asked Fabio, leave me alone for 30 days because the course is built for 30 days. I finished the course in 10 days. Asked Fabio. In 2 weeks, Fabio did not see me. I was like, Fabio, don't talk to me. Let me just read this course.
We literally were not talking
Like,
for 2
we had
weeks.
off. And then after 2 weeks, I came back to Fabio. I was like, Fabio, we're traveling the world in 2020. That's what I promised him.
And I was like, yeah, sure.
And a few days ago, we booked all our ticket.
We did.
It happened.
So we're obviously gonna make a separate video about
Yes.
how to start this travel
Yes.
for free, which is not fully for free. You need to understand that as well because you need to invest certain things in certain things, but it's totally worth it.
Possible.
The
It's possible.
amount of money we invested, it's all gonna come back and
Yeah.
it's gonna be multiplied for sure.
Yeah, so like Fabi said, we're gonna make a whole dedicated video. So I'm not gonna say how we did it in this video. This video is just an announcement. But to give you a quick background, what travel hacking is. Travel hacking is pretty much traveling around the world for free or for a very cheap price by collecting, earning, and redeeming miles and points. It's a long story. It's a whole different video. Promise.
It's gonna be a very in-depth video,
Yes.
so you can check that out.
Because many people have been asking me like, how are you doing this?
Yeah.
Like, how did you guys only pay $1,000 to travel for 1 year? That $1,000, that's only for the flight. So we only booked the flights. We're gonna worry about accommodation later because that includes in the travel hacking as well. So most of it is gonna be free as well. But we also would like to let you know that yes, traveling for some people may sound very lavish, very
Yes.
fancy.
Like going 5-star hotels.
5-star hotel. Like what?
Resorts.
One of
enjoying.
my follower actually asked me like, "Oh, Yani, you should stay in Shangri-La Hotel in Singapore because they have infinity pool." I'm like, that's not even in our radar. Like the type of traveling we're doing is literally backpacking traveling, like adventure. Like
Yes, it was never in our idea to travel exploring amazing
Fancy.
hotels
No.
or amazing
No,
things.
no.
No, this is for us to learn what's in the world,
Yes.
meet people, really become richer people inside. Because it's all about experience. And what we want to do is really explore and see what's there, what's
see
out
God's
there.
creation. And because many things happened to us this year and last year, and that helped me and Fabio realize that life is too short, that we really need to do this now. And if we don't do it now, I'm gonna regret this 48 years from now. I swear,
Yes.
I'm gonna hate myself. So we took the leap. Our savings might run out, but we're gonna come back with great experiences.
And a lot
All
of
different
broken
people,
shoes.
a lot of broken shoes, and who knows? After a year, because we're gonna be together for 24/7. Can you imagine if we come back after this year travel, we're still together? I'm marrying you. I'm marrying you because if we're still together after a year,
Yeah.
but then also if we break up, best believe we're gonna vlog that. So
That's a lot of views too, so maybe we'll do that.
Fabi already said even if we broke up already, we're still making videos together. So back to the question, how we're able to do this. Like I said, thanks to you guys. Without this platform, without this YouTube, our main channel, we're gonna upload this video in both channels. So I'm just gonna speak generally here. But without our main channel, we're very humbled for over a year only on YouTube. We already have 140,000 subscribers. And we're so grateful for that. We never expected that number. It's because of you guys we are able to do this because every month at least we have quite a lot of money actually coming in because of YouTube. And we also have our business. I have photography, which even if I'm gone, I have a team of people here in Toronto that's gonna go to all the client work and photography work, and I get commission because I own the company. And actually Fabi is starting to teach yoga online now, so
Exactly,
you can do that.
I do have my online business as well on my website.
Yeah.
So people actually contact me to have classes on live classes through Skype or FaceTime.
So literally
And-
what we need is internet and our laptops.
Exactly.
And our camera and our drone and our GoPro and our
My
tripod.
travel
and
yoga
our-
mat.
I'm kidding. We said to life, pause. We'll come back in a year. We'll experience the world. It's so crazy. It's becoming real now, because we
I
booked
know.
everything already.
I know.
Okay, so next question. Where are we going? On top of my head, from what I can remember, I'm gonna mention the cities and country because I'm gonna mix them all up. So they're all cities and country. Don't think I'm dumb. So first, Toronto, we're gonna go to Hong Kong to Chiang Mai, and then we're gonna go down to Bangkok and explore Thailand and explore the neighboring countries like Cambodia, Vietnam, and go down to Malaysia. I'm like picturing the world map right now in my head.
I know.
Go down to Malaysia, and then Fabio and I love Bali. I don't know. We've never been. Fabio has been, but we're gonna spend 2 weeks in Bali and then go explore near the neighboring Southeast Asia. So pretty much we're starting in Southeast Asia, and then our final destination in Philippines. While in Philippines, we're gonna explore all of Philippines, obviously, and we're also gonna explore the Northern Asia now. So we're gonna go to Japan, Korea. I just want to see all of Japan because Japan has a whole different world up there, and
Yeah.
we want to see the Great Wall of China.
Yes.
And we're gonna hit the main cities, and we're also gonna hit the villages that no one goes to. So all of this, we're gonna be vlogging this. So make sure to subscribe to our travel channel. And after Asia, we're gonna go fly to
To Europe. Finally, my home.
yes. So we can save a little bit because I'm from the Philippines. And then once we're in Europe, we have Italy.
Accommodation there too.
And
And a car, which is gonna be great.
there's a car and a motorcycle.
So we're planning to do an Italian tour. So we're gonna drive down one coast and
We're
up
gonna-
the other way.
We're gonna dedicate a whole vlog, not a whole vlog,
A whole section.
a whole section, a series, because Italy
Yeah.
is big. We're gonna drive from north to south of Italy.
And up the other way.
Oh my gosh.
And after that, we'll be probably flying to the main cities in Europe, so the most popular ones. And by train, we'll also go into the very tiny towns, which are so beautiful and picturesque. So-
You probably all know that it's so cheap to travel in Europe. Once you're inside Europe, the plane tickets you can find like $30, $40, last minute deals.
And the amazing part is that the airport is literally 15 minutes from my hometown.
yes.
So that's amazing.
Yeah, so sometimes I even think like maybe when we're in Europe, we're just gonna check out like the websites bestkayak.com, like last minute deals. Fabio, where do you want to go tomorrow? Check out the website the night before, book the ticket, pack the bag, and go fly out.
Yes, and
We're just
we
gonna do
will
that.
literally have a bag ready to go.
We have the time in the world for a year.
Our plan is to travel with as little as we can, with all the important gears, so photography, videos, and mat for yoga.
Maybe we're gonna dedicate a whole separate video of all the gears traveling, because we're not just traveling, we're working technically. We are YouTubers, so being a YouTuber comes a great price of bringing all these big cameras.
Yeah,
Comment below if you
anyways.
want us to make a video of all our travel gears. We're gonna make it anyway. We just want you to make. We just want you to
Exactly.
comment.
And we're gonna show you how to pack in the best and most efficient way.
Wow, Fabi's gonna show us.
Honestly, I don't want to brag about it, but I'm very good at it, and I know how to optimize.
Well, traveling
every
the world for
single-
8 years, then you should know about it.
Exactly.
I was actually thinking of throwing a party in Toronto. Maybe I still will, a farewell party, and ask for everyone's donation. I was also thinking of raising like a fund me account or something so people can donate money, but I don't want to do that. So the only way for you guys to support us, literally by subscribing to our channel and watching our videos.
Yes.
And don't skip the ads. Don't skip the ads. So after Europe, literally it's so easy to travel Europe. And then we're gonna go hit some neighboring countries that are not in Europe, like some of the Middle Eastern countries. We're gonna go to Dubai. We wanna see Cairo, Egypt. I just wanna see the pyramids. And then I wanna see Morocco. And then I wanna go to Turkey as well. So, and whatever jumps Eastern Europe, whatever country, we're gonna go to them as well. I'm surprised after posting the announcement on Facebook and Instagram that many people have been commenting, Yani, come to Hong Kong, come to Spain, come to Iceland,
Yes.
come to wherever. So
yeah, we literally have fans from everywhere.
we have fans from Germany, Sweden,
From
Vienna, everywhere. So we're gonna make an announcement on Instagram, so follow us there as well, because Instagram is the easiest and the quickest way to update everyone.
Yeah.
So follow us on Instagram, Yani or Fabio, so it's a different account. And we're gonna update you which city we're gonna go next. And once you see your city, comment down below, because honestly, we would love to meet you and tour us in your city and in your town.
Exactly. We're planning to meet as many of you
Yes.
as we can. And
And give us tips, recommendations.
yeah.
And if you have free accommodation, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I'm serious. No, I'm kidding.
In terms of numbers, we don't really have a set number of countries that we want to visit, but our goal is to kind of go with the flow, see how things are, and travel as much as we can for the whole year, because that's the time that we gave ourselves to explore our planet.
Yes, we actually have a website, yaniandfabio.com, and in that website, in the homepage of that website, we have a countdown of the numbers of countries and cities we've visited, so we're gonna post it there. And actually the website as well, we're gonna post a lot of travel blogs, like tips, 10 things to do in this type of city, blah blah blah. So literally we're gonna be working. I'm gonna be in charge mostly in video editing. Fabio will
I'll be do the writing.
the writing because he's a better writer than me. I hate writing. And photography work, I'll be doing that mostly as well, and picture editing, and we'll be posting on our Instagram as well all our travel photos.
And I'll be teaching my yoga classes around
Yeah.
the world as well.
I don't think we'll create another Instagram for Yani and Fabio because we have
It's too much.
so much social media
We're
to handle
sorry, but
already.
It's too much.
So I guess the next question, one of the popular question is, are we scared? Hell yes! The fuck?
I think Yani is more scared than I am.
Okay, well, leading up to it, before making the decision and before booking everything, hell, I was scared. I had to
Yes.
talk to myself. I had to sit down like, okay, Yani, pep talk. We got this, okay? You got this. I was scared because to me means it meant I had to give up everything. My life here, my job, leave my family for a year, leave my friends that I've built in Toronto for a year, put my business on hold, leave my career. But the idea of seeing at least maybe 30 countries in 1 year, that easily convinced me. I'm like, sold. I'm out. Toronto, bye. Peace.
And for me, it really wasn't scary. The only part that was a bit bitter is the fact that I was building my career here quite a lot.
Yes, it's slowly growing too.
It was growing quite at a good speed, and now thinking that, oh damn, I put so much work in all this and all these connections, and now I have to give it up.
Fabio, you should not worry about your career because the speed that you built your yoga career in Toronto, you're gonna get that back in the same speed when you come back.
Exactly.
Or if we're gonna come back, we don't even know what happens after
We
a
don't
year.
know.
This is not this traveling thing, and we're paying for everything for a year. It's not just like a vacation or like living lavishly. To me, the way I say it is an investment because this is what we want to do. We want to do YouTube. We want to create. We're such artists. Like you cannot put us in a box. So we're gonna be in Philippines for a good 4 months. So we'll announce which month. We don't want to announce it yet. So companies, YouTubers, celebrities, friends, fans, if you have any events that you would like to invite us to, hey, we're free. We're there for 4 months.
Yes.
You have us. The way I see it is we are going into the unknown.
Yeah.
And that used to scare me, mind you. That used to scare me, but I learned because of Fabio that it's okay to go to the unknown, and it's okay to accept the unknown, you know?
I think it's in the unknown that you find yourself the most.
Yes.
Really.
Yes. Oh, I like that. I admire you. We don't know where we're going.
We just know the food.
All I know is I want to eat. I'm kidding. This is interesting. Imagine we're gonna come back after a year with hundreds and thousands of stories and experience. It's gonna change
things
us.
to tell our kids or our families.
Yes.
We're gonna come back with such a we are so, I cannot say it enough, we're so lucky and
To be able
so
to do this.
grateful to be able to do this.
So I guess my next question is, what happens after a year? We don't know.
We have no idea.
We don't know.
We don't know where we'll be. We don't know how we'll be.
I might have to come back to my 9-to-5 job, or I don't know, my photography might be booming because I'm working so much on it now. Maybe YouTube is gonna be like, hey, don't work now. YouTube's gonna be like, hey, I got you.
And I'll be alone in the forest doing yoga.
Well, YouTube kind of got us already now, but I want YouTube to be like, I got you. You can buy a house. You know? Like many other YouTubers now.
It's gonna be a great life lesson because it's during these travels that you realize how many unnecessary things we have.
Yes.
And you're gonna be forced to let go of some of this stuff.
Yes.
So that's, at least that was my experience in my past years of travel. I had to let go of so many things. So many things. Even when I first came to Canada with my luggage, I couldn't carry all my stuff with me.
As Fabio, like I was the guy to be always on top of fashion trend. I always have to go to the mall and buy the next fashion trend. I was always at Zara, H&M, all the fast shopping. Now that I have to do this year travel, and I realize that I have to switch my priorities a little bit because
Exactly.
my money going to all those clothes to me is now useless. That's what I hope younger generation are going to realize, that I guess people, I'm not saying anything, but I guess people have different priorities, right? I guess for us, let me just speak for ourselves. I guess for us, we would rather look at airport windows and look at airplanes outside instead of looking at shopping windows and mannequins.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
My priorities switch right away. And
it's so funny how this switched so fast, because literally from
Quick.
one day to another, Yani was like, this is useless now.
ask me, when was the last time I shopped?
I don't remember.
So it's actually different priorities. Like, we would rather look
Yeah.
at airport windows than shopping windows.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
I got stamps on my passport.
My passport
That's
is
my
active.
shopping. That's
Like,
my shopping.
Our passport is active. People always ask me, Yani, how can you afford to travel?
How can you afford your Apple Watch?
How can you afford your... Exactly.
That's my question.
How can you afford your Gucci slippers? Gucci slippers? How would you buy
That
this?
is easily.
We're not
a flight.
judging. We're not judging. If you have money, buy it.
Yeah, if you do, just go for it. Throw it. Off
Everybody
your
has
window.
different priorities.
Yeah, it's
Period.
just
Also, I would like to say that I hope this channel will teach the younger generation as well to save and to put their priorities and focus like straight.
And our year travel, as we said, is not that we're quitting our jobs and we are going on vacation for a year.
Yeah, or like, oh my God, you have opportunity to travel. No, I see this as work.
We build
Yes.
the opportunity to travel.
We build.
With sleepless night, no weekends, no days off.
Ask him.
And it's a lot of hard work.
It's a lot of hard
This
work.
is what we want to show the new generation.
Yes.
We want to show you guys that if you have a dream, you need to put the effort. Nothing is going to rain down
Yes.
from heaven unless, I don't know,
Yes.
you're so lucky.
You need to meet your dream. You need to meet the opportunity halfway. Opportunity doesn't come at you. You need to meet halfway for opportunity to happen, for success to happen. Our YouTube, a lot of effort. Ask my friends. There were moments in months and years that I did not see my friends because I had to come home to film with Fabio. Fabio had to come home at 10. Like, you all have no excuse because it's Yani and Fabio, we have to film together. We have different schedules. We film at midnight.
Honestly, sometimes we're at different events. We come home, we film, and then we go again to different events.
You have to sacrifice. If this is what you want, you have to sacrifice. Anyway, we're talking too much already.
Yes.
But what I also just want to add is traveling maybe for some, let's also acknowledge that maybe traveling for some sounds very intimidating. That when you say traveling, you have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. No. Even if you don't know travel hacking yet, there are many ways to travel
For cheap.
for cheap.
Very cheap.
Like, forget about hotels. Hotels are for fancy people. For millennials like us that don't have money, there's so many ways to travel. There's always a loophole in the system. If you want it, you get it as long as you work hard. Beyonce says it.
Gaga
I
says
see
it too.
I want it. I work
Where-
hard, I grind it.
Or Oscar speech, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I grind till I own it. That's what Beyonce said. It's true. Meet the opportunity halfway. Anyway, we're rambling now, and then that's really all we have to say.
Yes.
We're traveling for 1 year.
So we want to make this official, and we hope you guys will keep supporting us, and you can subscribe to the other channel if you want to show your support as well.
Link down below.
And if you want a yoga class, check out my website. Go for
Photography,
it.
check out my website. Everything down below.
And that's about it for this video.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.